Alright, I'm back. I've been off the channel a bit. I was just taking a short break from plush videos, but I'm back. Mario's Chef will be the next video. Now, on to the topic. So, the year was 2016, and I was in a car with my friend, Nick. You'll know him. He voices Luigi, Peach, Daisy. He voiced Bowser Jr. in that non-canon video, and yeah, so those are the characters he voices on this channel. He also has his own plush channel called Row Future Kid, which I'll link in the description. It's not really that good, but you know. Alright, main topic. So yeah, he was in the car and he told me about a YouTuber named Super Mario Logan. And he showed me one of the videos. I know it was Jeffy's Bedtime. And I thought they were funny. So I think a few months passed and I decided, you know what? I want to make my own videos like this. But the problem was the only plush I had, well, the only Mario plush I had was a Koopa. So I decided to use these Popco Mario figures instead. So, I originally did make a different pilot episode. It was never finished. I don't really remember much. I remember I used different Mario and Luigi figures. All I remember is that they accidentally tip over a trash can and it's filled with like this goo or something. I forgot exactly what happened. But the real pilot was made, and this one I can describe scene by scene. It starts off with Mario and Luigi just standing around while music that was used in SML is playing. And then they say they're bored, and I don't know, we make a Mama Luigi reference, I think, or, oh no, lots of spaghetti. So, yeah. So they say they want spaghetti, and I guess Tails is the chef. Tails from Sonic. He's the chef, and I guess he overhears that they want spaghetti, so he starts making it. And it's hand-shaped spaghetti because they used Lego hands for the spaghetti. I don't know. So then I introduce another character, Thanos. Yep, that Thanos, the purple one. This is like 2 years before Infinity War came out. He was some fat guy with an Indian accent who always ate a lot. So he steals the spaghetti, and then he says that Tails gets mad at him, and he says that the pan he cooked it in was a satellite from DirecTV. I specifically remember that joke. So Tails goes back and makes more spaghetti, and it's finished, and then Yoshi eats it all, and then they get mad at him. And that's the end. Very simple episode. It was not much, but it started off a good series, and I continued to make more episodes. There was one where Bowser and Peach swap bodies. I remember there was one where Bowser ate Toad, and then he grew into a Bowser amiibo. Oh yeah, I remember episode 6, I introduced Sonic. Like, he came back, and then I guess Mario hated him. But they got along, I guess. And eventually, the videos started, like, focusing on Sonic instead of Mario. I remember, there were a couple episodes. There was a 2-part episode called the EXE Curse. I'm pretty sure you know where this is going. I don't remember much. All I remember, I think the first one was about Tails, something happening to him. I forgot. I guess he got possessed. The second one, there was a clone of Sonic made by Eggman, and it was Sonic EXE. So, there were a few episodes. Some of them were weird. The main characters I already talked about: Mario, Luigi, Tails, Sonic, Thanos. There's also Steve, this really creepy, Steve from Minecraft. Really creepy guy. Of course, there's Koopa Jones. Yep, this is where Koopa Jones is introduced, not in my plush videos. he was a character I brought over to the plush videos. So you had him. Of course, there was Peach. Also, Knuckles would appear. He had anger issues and was mentally unstable. Also, there's some minor characters like Donkey Kong, who was Mario's father, and he liked to talk about poop. I don't remember. He was barely in the series. I also had Baymax from Big Hero 6, who would occasionally appear. And there's a lot of stuff in that series. Oh yeah, and Wario and Waluigi were in it too, but barely. I think they were in like 2 episodes. There was one where they were like the main villains. They're robbing their Mario and Luigi's house. There's this big battle at the end. And then Waluigi reappeared in an episode where he sang a parody of We Are Number One, because that was a meme at the time. I might recreate that episode. The episode's plot is that Mario and Luigi are walking around. They find a thwomp outside, and it tries to murder them, but it needs to learn how to be evil, so he talks to Waluigi. And then it ends with a to-be-continued meme, if you remember that meme. Yeah, there are a lot of old memes in this series. There was an episode where my local church was having a party, like an outdoor party, and I decided to bring some Sonic figures along and make an episode out of that. I remember there was a guy in a purple gorilla suit who said he was Harambe. He should have said he was Bonzi Buddy. That would have been even funnier. That would have been funny. But no, yeah. So, yeah, that happened. And, yeah, there's also a series I made that only had 2 parts. Mario's Crappy Adventure. So, I guess the plot is that Mario and Luigi are watching the Mario movie from the 90s. They're weirded out by it. And then they're bored, so Luigi fakes his death. And I guess Mario, at some point off-screen, falls into a time portal and ends up in the future, where he's, like, the ruler or something. I remember, like, Thanos is, like, worshipping him. He goes to some club where Pina Coladas is playing, you know that song? And then he talks to the original version of Detective Perry. Yep, he was also a detective in this series. I don't remember much about that. I remember there was a scene where, like, Red Hulk referenced a really old meme. Not much. Overall, the series actually held up well, but if you're wondering what happened to it, in early 2019, because of the terrible school I was going to, I was getting really stressed out, and for some reason I thought the channel that RJNL Studios was on, Mr. Ender Kid, was, like, stressing me out because there were so many videos on there, and they didn't really have a genre. It was everything bundled into one. So I decided to delete it, and I still regret that. And luckily there are, on Facebook, there are some photographs of what it used to look like, and there is proof that, well, not proof that it had 600 subs, but there is a picture where it has 300. But I remember when I deleted it, it had like 650 subs. The channel is still up, and I'm re-uploading just some random stuff to it. But, you know, yeah, there's only like 13 subs right now on it. So, yeah. The plush videos started in 2017 when I decided to finally start collecting plushes. And I did, and I couldn't find out what I wanted to do. There were a few plush videos that don't exist anymore. There was the original version of the crappy pizza, which, okay, that one I can justify why I deleted it. It was terrible. It was slow, it was boring, and I kind of do wish I kept it up, but at the same time, it's not too big of a loss. So, yeah. There was another video which I don't remember anything about, except that it was referenced in The Assassin. It was called Bowser's Bad Luck. He spilled salt. And there's a part where he falls down this thing and lands in a pile of fruit, I guess. So, and then in The Assassin, you hear, like, Shy Guy say, like, no, not the fruits. And then, like, Waluigi falls and says, hey, where are the fruits? So, that's what they're talking about. So they reference a video that doesn't even exist anymore. There's another one called The Water Snake, which I filmed at my grandparents' old house. They had a hose outside. I remember my cousin was holding the camera sometimes in that. There is proof of it existing. It's, if I go to YouTube Studio, I can see, like, it shows the video, but it says, like, unavailable. So, yeah. Basically, the plot, I guess, was Toad was attacked by a water snake, and then he gets to Mario, and, I don't know, they fight him. I specifically remember I had to go over by these steps to film a scene, and my grandpa was telling me to turn off the hose. I was like, I'm going back there in a few seconds. He's like, turn off the hose. Like, okay. I went over there, filmed, and went back. It was, yeah. So, yeah. And, couldn't really find out what I wanted to do with plush videos. There was another one where Lightning McQueen said if you found the golden Lightning McQueen in a box of Lucky Charms, you'd get a bowl of just marshmallows. And then Luigi found it, and then he got a bowl. One of the marshmallows fell in the sink. I don't know. I don't know what happened. That one got deleted too. It's just tons of videos that got deleted over the years, but yeah. But eventually I came across the Modern Mario Bros. Episode 5 and decided to make videos about Waluigi. So, yeah. That's basically the history of this plush channel and what started it, and yeah. So, yeah. Also, there will be a 100 subscriber special soon. It's going to be a remake of one of my old videos from 2017. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. That's the end.